Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Monday. We're back. It's good to see you guys. I missed you. I fully intended to do a stream on Wednesday. And so first of all, there was no stream Friday. It's because I was down in Florida this weekend for Sun and Fun on Saturday. And I fully intended to do a stream on Wednesday. However, after I looked at the weather, so what was going to happen is I was going to fly down to White Plains Friday morning with my daughter and my wife and meet up with Max and then fly down to Florida with him. And we checked the weather, I checked the weather extensively, and it looked like it was going to be about a 50-50 shot on Friday of me getting down there. There was some significant concerns of icing, which I've got my instrument rating. I'm not afraid to fly in the clouds, but I ain't going anywhere near icing, especially in a near max gross 172. We weren't going to do that. So I made the decision Wednesday afternoon to head down on Thursday night. So grabbed the plane for an extra night. We headed down to White Plains right after work on Thursday and grabbed ourselves a nice hotel room and all that. So because of that, I had to pack on Wednesday and get everything ready to go and make sure that I was totally good. And by the time I finished that, there was no way I was going to be able to stream, man. I just wasn't in the right frame of mind at that point. So I sat on the couch and I played some Mass Effect instead. And it was delightful. But Crown and Ace, it's good to see you. Eagle 11, how you doing, my friend? How was the snow? I could finally say that. Spaceman, what's going on? How you doing? Who else we missed here? I think we got them all, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that was how it went. So we loaded up my wife, myself, my daughter, and a whole bunch of stuff into a 172, and off we went. So let me see if the picture synced and whatnot. We were right at max gross. Like we were totally right there. I did all the weight and balance and stuff, and we were legal. Oh yeah, here we go. So I got more stuff in the back of a 172. It's a pretty crappy picture. I was mostly showing the wife that we got the jogger in the back, which was certainly an adventure. But this is the cargo space of a 172. There's a little bit that juts out over here. It's completely full. This was completely full. I think we had, I don't even remember what we had. We had a little bassinet back here too. Like it was stuffed. And then my wife and my daughter in the back seats, and then the front seat had a couple of backpacks. I had my flight bag, and it had a bag full of my electronics and whatnot. I was going to say, as we left, you could not have crammed more stuff in there if you tried. But then as we came home, I found room for 2 6-packs of beer and half a case of seltzer water. Yeah. Did I mispronounce Daher? Probably. Dyer, Daha, whatever. It's spelled Daha, so it gets Daha is how I'm going to say it. Okay. Deal with it. So, yeah, we stuffed that thing to the gills. And we went down there, and it was pretty slow going, man. Like, it was, I'll show you one more picture, because why the hell not? We're here talking for a bit. I'll probably retell these stories on Friday as well, because that's how we roll. So we're making our way down there, and it was probably 15 gusting 25 when I took off from Beverly. When I got to the airport, it was like 20 gusting 30, so it was certainly an improvement. And then we had headwinds, man. We had freaking crazy headwinds. So here we are, cruising along, 4,000 feet, about 110 indicated, puts us probably 115, 120 true, thereabouts. And if I scroll all the way down, you can see that our ground speed is 79 knots. Controllers turned us toward Rhymes, man. And as soon as they put us on this heading towards Rhymes, dude, like the speed just went. I mean, we weren't going very fast anyway. We never really got above 100 knots, but it just kind of went, and our ground speed just tanked. 40 knot headwind is what roughly 40 knot headwind is what I calculated at one point. The controllers were certainly not worried about us overtaking anybody anytime soon. So yeah, that was pretty fun though. It was fun. Yeah, the controller was totally laughing at me, and there was this because there was an SR-22 that was overtaking me, and then he's got to slot us in with a whole bunch of Challengers and private jets and all that stuff. So it was cool. It was cool. It was neat coming in there at night though. That's it's only the second time I've personally flown into White Plains, and it's the first time I've come in there at night. So it was pretty cool. It was a nice, pleasant flight on the way down. A little bit on the chilly side, but not too bad. And then the way back yesterday, we had a few bumps and whatnot when they put us below 5. But you know, I was fighting with updrafts and downdrafts and all that stuff for a bit too. But it really wasn't too bad. I'm certainly tired though. I'm super tired. But it's all good, man. Rembanu, good to see you. Anybody else miss here? November Papa, how you doing? Fly Machine 2323, welcome aboard. Jojo Bears in the house. Happy Monday. I was flying at PDX. I haven't gone to PDX yet, so I'm driving to Portland. That trip's in a month, so I'm flying to Seattle, renting a car, and driving to Portland. Yeah, that'll be my Portland trip. Azul Aviation, what's going on? What day did you say it was? I probably said Friday. I meant to say Monday. Sorcerer Dave, how you doing, man? Happy Monday. It's good to see you, dude. You catching the Thai stream on what time is this? Yeah, dude. What time is it over there right now? It's only probably like 12:15, isn't it? Like, did you guys finally go on British summertime yet? Super Viking, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Kawika 219, good to see you. I'm gonna be in Portland briefly, yes. We can discuss the logistics of that trip later this month. If anybody wants to meet up in Portland for a beer or something, we might be able to make that happen. I'm only going to be there for a couple of days. It's 1:19 a.m. says Griggsy. All right. Oh right, yeah. Now you guys are back. I think we're back to 5 hours. We were 4 hours briefly, and now we're back to 5. I think. So yeah, we're here, man. We made it to Monday. I felt kind of bad not stream. Like, I feel bad missing 2 Fridays in a row. So we're gonna get all the Fridays through. Oh man. 1, 2, 3. The next 3 Fridays, I guarantee. Friday the 3rd, I'm gonna be out of town again. I'm flying out that's the day I fly out to Seattle. So we've got 3 Fridays we'll get done, and then we'll miss 1 more, and then we'll be good to go until Flight Sim Expo. Probably try to throw some bonus streams or something in there when I can, because I'm gonna have some time once I take care of some other responsibilities. But glad to be here. Good to be back. I missed you guys. I missed flying. I missed the streams. I missed the freaking sim, man. This is the first time I've sat down on my PC today since I left, or since we did the stream last week. Like, I've just have not had time to do computer stuff. So yeah. Moisloaf, happy Tuesday. Laneru, welcome aboard. Had an early shift today, so I can catch a Monday stream. Very nice. How are you doing, my friend? Right, Gorian, good to see you. Oh, we'll talk about the plane here in a second. We'll talk about what's going on. Nam106, good evening. What's going on? We'll say some thank yous, and then we'll get going here. So first of all, I said thank you already, but thank you again to Artisan Simulations for 23 months. Cheers, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Chase Blycans here for 8 months. Chase, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. This Euro Not Found with the Tier 3 subscription for 22 months. This Euro Not Found, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for the Tier 3, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers. We're going to get flying at some point. We're going to have to make our way up to Sanford when the new restaurant opens up, and meet up with Eagle 11 up there at some point. Nader here. Nader here for 3 months here. Shout out to the 7-foot private pilot, if only, my friend. Cheers, my friend. And actually, you know what? I'm glad I'm not 7 feet tall, because then I wouldn't fit in a 172. Thank you very much, though, for 3 months, man. I appreciate it.
Retard.
And not to be forgotten, we've got the real MG867 here for 15 months. 15 months of beers and cheers. Cheers and beers to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So tonight, we're going to finish off the I ratings. We're going to do the I-11 tonight. And we're going to do it in this plane right here. This is the Diamond DA62 by Aerobask. I love this airplane. I absolutely love this airplane. I loved it when I was testing it for them. I loved it when it came out, and now I love it even more as I've flown it more. I'm infatuated with this thing, and when I was thinking about what to fly tonight, it was pretty much the first one on the list, because I need something that I don't have to think a lot about. Something that can make the DME approach that we're gonna fly tonight even easier. Oh, sorry. It's It's that way. There you go. That way. That thing. And just a plane that I genuinely enjoy flying. So I'm excited to be hopping around on this thing. We're gonna be flying on PilotEdge tonight. We'll do the full I-11 rating here. We'll do a nice thorough briefing on it, because there's a lot to cover. and then we'll probably do maybe VFR or some sort of IFR flight after that if there's time for it. But this one's fairly involved. It's not. I don't think it's as involved as the I-10 was, but there's still a lot going on. I'm glad I'm 5'11" because I fit nicely and everything. Yeah, lucky you. 6'5", and I'm also, not only am I tall, I'm also kind of wide too. So there's a lot of things I don't fit in. Airplane seats being chief among them. Yeah, let's hop in this thing. All right, so we need to brief this, and we're gonna brief this entire flight before we go kind of anywhere else. I guess I'll go back outside and we'll stare at the outside for a little bit, and we're gonna talk about what we need to do, what the goal is for this whole thing. Apparently Max is flying 851 Tango Bravo tonight. I see him on the 4 flight here, and kind of what are our expectations, what we're expecting, and all that stuff. So Bill says I'm the correct height. The other tall guy in the room says, "Yeah, you're fine." I was thinking about buying this plane. It must be a sign. There you go. So I guess I should say the whole full disclosure thing, which we all know by now. But I was a beta tester for Aerobask. I did not pay for this airplane. It was given to me for promotional purposes. Full disclosure, all that. You guys know that by now. But just in case, watch Full 9. Welcome aboard. It is pretty sweet. Kelso Kid 18. Happy Monday. I think we got them all at this point, right? Kung Pao Kao, good to see you. I don't think I missed you. If I did miss you, I'm sorry. We got you now. Okay. Let's talk about the I-11 rating. This is the final of the I ratings on PilotEdge here. So we need to understand the existence and use of obstacle departure procedures. I got that. Understand the option of canceling an IFR flight while in the air to proceed VFR to a destination. You can do that. I don't know why you would. Well, no, I shouldn't say I don't know why you would do that, because that's totally a Keith Smith thing to do. But yeah, that's a thing that we could do. Excuse me. Dinner's fighting back already. So we got that. All right, fly the rating. We're going to fly from AJO, which I think is called Corona. We're going to fly, appropriate, Corona to Victorville. Inform ATC on initial contact at Corona that you're performing the I-11 rating. We can do that. Obtain IFR clearance and release while on the ground at KAJO. We can do that. Inform ATC either while on the ground or upon initial contact of the intention to fly the ODP. So we'll probably let them know once we're in the air. Fly the ODP, including at least one lap in the hold at PDZ. May require coordination, so we'll let the ATC know that we intend to fly. The hold at PDZ, and then proceed en route to Apples to execute the VOR DME runway 17 approach. Execute the initial portion of the missed approach. Once handed to Joshua approach on the missed approach, cancel IFR and go back to Victorville VFR. All right, so let's break that down piece by piece. The route we're flying, that's the first part that's pretty easy. Let's just pull. We got flight aware up here. We got 4 flight going here. So the route I'm flying is KAJO to Paradise VUR, Victor 442 up to Apples. So we filed that, and the minimum en route on that particular airway is 9,000 feet. So you can see that. You can see that on there. I guess I could pull up the low chart. We really wanted to be technical. So it's 9,000 feet. We could fly 8,000, but well, actually we can't fly 8,000. We could fly 8,000 if we were coming back, but not on the way up there because we need to be odd going up there. So there's that. That's the route. That's the altitude. Now let's find the ODP. Oh, hey, look. It's like I've already been looking at this, isn't it? So we got the ODP here. So the winds are currently favoring. So if I look at the windsock here, it's pointing towards the end of this way. I guess it's backwards. This way. Try to do that 10 times. This way. Ow. Just crick my neck. It's pointing to the end of that runway. And if we go and we look, what is that runway? It's currently... It's runway 25. Real technical way of finding out the runway that we should be using. So runway 25 is what we're taking off on. So if we look at the ODP here, first of all, KG Cacti, thanks for 12 months, my friend. 1 year and go and keep it the good stream. Thank you for tuning in, man. Cheers, buddy. And real quick, John, I'm super sorry I missed you. I talked to Max. Max said he met up with you, and you missed me by literally like 3 minutes. I had just walked out of the tent and was going to meet Mr. Faviano. like no more than like 3 or 4 minutes before you and Max actually ended up meeting up. So John, I'm super sorry I didn't get to see you again. Happy Monday, man. It's good to see you. And I'm hoping we'll see you at Flight Sim Expo at the very least. Since it's also kind of in your backyard. That's twice now that we've tried to make that happen. It didn't quite work out, but cheers, John. I'm very sorry. I hope you enjoyed the show though. It was actually a really nice day. It was warm, but it wasn't super warm compared to years past. So, departure procedures. Runway 25, climbing right turn. And then all aircraft continue to climb direct to the PDZ VOR. Aircraft departing PDZ radial 091 clockwise to 140 and radial 231 clockwise to 280 climb on course. All others continue to climb on the PDZ Vortech holding pattern. Hold northeast, right turns, 210 inbound. Okay. To cross the PDZ Vortech at or above for radials 141 to 230, 4,000 feet. For radials 281 to 090, 6,700 feet. All right, that's a lot to take in. So what we need to do is open up Notepad or Paint. And we need to get real technical here. Okay. So let's look at the chart. So the first part of this says climb direct to the PDZ Vortech. That's easy. So I can tell you that the airport is right here. The VOR is like over here, and we're going that way. Okay. So we're going to climb 250. We're going to be a climbing right turn out to the VOR and then fly direct. Our departure. So the departure direction we're going to take on this particular VOR is 012. And we can look at the airway coming off of this. We can say, okay, we're going to fly on the 012 radial outbound. So that puts us then, let's see here. PDZ 091 to 140, 231 to 280. That doesn't apply to us. So we are going to fly the hold. We're going to be 141 to 230. That's not us. 281 to, ding, ding, ding. 281 to 090. That would be us right there. 281 to 090. If we think about the VOR being a circle, that's going to be roughly here all the way around to here. So that's pretty much the section that we're going to be flying out of. Okay, so we need to be above 6,700 feet. 6,700 feet. Okay, so now we know we need to fly the hold. Right turns so we're going to hold to the northeast. All right, so we're holding up here in this sector here. Okay. The 210 inbound radial. So if we think about that, that's going to be roughly this way. Yes. And it's going to be right turns. No, 210 is the course inbound, sorry. And then right turns. So it's going to be like this. All right, so that if we want to picture that hold, it's going to be a dot here. It's going to be roughly like this. And then around and like this. We'll put arrows saying that direction. Arrows saying, oops, nope, undo that. Arrows saying that direction. That's going to be 210. That's going to be 030. Okay. So there we go. So our hold entry then is going to be coming from this direction here. Okay. We'll just fly a parallel entry. So we'll grab our little red brush here and we'll say we're going to fly up like this, bring ourselves around and back in and here, and then around one lap. And then we will ask for a departure from there. And then to depart there, I believe we're just going to make a right turn and then take ourselves directly back here and then out, more or less. Does that sound about right? Nico, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Happy Monday. You had a pretty interesting stream earlier today. Very interesting crowd of people in your stream, that's for sure. Coming around with your Raj, buddy. But it looks like you guys are having a good time. It's fun to watch. So that's the departure procedure. Okay, so that's probably the most difficult part of this entire thing. We need to fly direct to PDZ. We're going to fly outbound on 030 for 1 minute, make a teardrop or make a parallel entry back in 210 inbound, cross the fix, make a right turn to 030, hold for or fly the leg for 1 minute, right turn back inbound 210 until we cross, and then we'll ask ATC for further clearance from there. Because we're definitely going to climb to over 6,700 feet before we get to that point, and then make our way up to the Apples intersection. So the next part of it reads, so that's the departure procedure. We'll just pop that over there so I have it handy for me. That's the departure procedure. So the next part of this says, proceed en route to Apples and execute the VOR DME runway 17 approach. Okay. The VOR DME runway 17. Ah, look, I have it up right here. It's like I knew this was going to happen. Okay, so that approach starts down here. So we're going to then tune up Victorville VOR. We're going to put this in the GPS. We're going to fly DME 12.2 all the way around until we reach the 360 radial. At the 360 radial, we're going to start our left turn inbound to the 350 radial, which will then bring us directly into the Victorville airport. We will get ourselves down to we'll call it circling minimums, probably. Do we do circling minimums? Yeah, we'll do. Well, let's see what the airport is. What are the winds out there? Victorville, 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 Victorville. Oh, that's Edwards. That's Palmdale. There it is, Victorville. 270 at 9 knots. So I'm going to assume that we're landing 17. They'll probably give us 17. They'll either give us 17 or they'll tell us to circle the other runway. Where's the map at the airport on? Oh, there it is. Oh, this tall circle 21. Yeah, they'll probably just give us 17. So if we get straight in 17, we'll fly down to 3,200 feet, and then we will execute the missed approach. The missed approach reads, climb to 3,500, climbing right turn to 6,000, heading 300. Intercept the Victorville 269 radial. Take that to the ether intersection and hold there. The ether intersection identified by 19 DME. However, once we execute the first part of this, we'll probably do the intercept, and then somewhere around here we'll say, I don't like you. And we're going to go VFR. And then we'll fly VFR back to Victorville once we're on with Joshua. That's the I-11 in a nutshell. Hopefully we pass. We'll see what happens. So that's the plan tonight. Hope you guys don't have any questions. I don't know. Whatever. If we don't pass, we'll still fly the rest of it, and maybe we'll make another go at it next time. First of all, Joe Murph, thanks for 7 months. Cheers, man. Good luck on the rating. Instrument rated pilot can't screw this up. Yeah, not a chance. No. Joe, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Just like that time that I circled on the wrong side of the field at Henderson. And what happened last time? I don't remember. I'm sure we'll be okay. Cal Rock, good to see you. The approach I'm not worried about. The approach I just program in the GPS, and we'll have that ready to go and all that. It's the departure procedure that's actually the most difficult part out of here. But we should be okay. So let's do this. I'm going to fill the tanks up because we can fill them all the way up. That's fine. Actually, we don't need the aux tanks. We just do primary. We don't need any luggage. We just got us and our homie over here, who's executing our check ride. Close the doors. Reflections, oxygen, sound, whatever. Actually, turn the oxygen sound off because I don't like that. And we're going to step away for 2 seconds here. So I'll use the little boys' room. Hello, Bob. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Monday. And then we'll continue this. I'll be right back because I know this is going to be a long flight. And ask Max about my problem. All right. Let's get this thing started up, and then we'll get going here. So, park brake is set, and fuel needs to come on.
Retard.
Yep, pretty much. Close you. Hey, Smarts, thanks for 24 months. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for 2 years. Cheers, buddy. Drinking water tonight because I've been having a little bit too much of the holiday cheer lately. All right, we'll start with the right side here. Master switch can come on. Actually, no, we don't want the battery on. Electrical master. There we go. Go master switch on the right side. Fuel is currently on. Brakes are set. And they actually do start that easily. And they actually are that quiet. Like, this plane is just... This plane's ridiculous. Well, I haven't seen the 62 personally, but the 42 is pretty absurd. Alright, that's good. Oh, we should have turned the fuel pumps on too, but whatever. There. Now it's official. Hit the master switch. The props feather. Or unfeather. Alright, we'll turn this off now. Alright. Alternators are both on. That's good. Let's go avionics master on. One notch on the flaps. Oops. So we're looking for 900 RPMs. There we go. Set our takeoff for trim. There we go. And let's call up approach. Let's see who I got to call here. More details. Info. SoCal approach 135.4. So we'll give them a call.
Yellow or jet angel, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, we got Goldsy again. Blindside 2, how you doing, man? There's a cat on your screen. Yes, there is. B2, welcome aboard. He came back without pants. Dude, that'd be sweet if I did, right? No, it wouldn't, actually. Mamba Gator Gaming, welcome aboard.
It's loud and clear now.
Did I wash my hands? Nah, I didn't actually do that. I didn't pee on my hands either, so it's fine. Daughter's in bed. I'm at home. I'll wash them later. I owe you.
Okay, 5x5 now.
Captain Obvious, good to see you, my friend. Dude, whose emote is that? Morphe. Nice bear.
Delta 26, 43 LA clearance, clear to the Las Vegas
Victor
Airport.
Uniform, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy.
License transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3045.
Wait for him to do readback correct.
Pensilvania departure 1 Lima uniform has information India.
Lima uniform, roger.
Still waiting for readback correct. Just put in PDZ in the meantime.
Delta 26, 43, go ahead with the readback.
Oh, he hadn't even read it back yet. Menu, insert airway, load airway, sorry.
Okay, it was completely broken again, I missed it.
442, apples, good. And then
Roger.
K V
Chief Alpha Mike Bravo to Atlantic, this frequency, good night.
V. There we go. Flight plan off for now. All right, so we are
Forward here, Pop Roger, Alpha to the right for management.
Going to Victorville. We're Diamond 717 Tango Sierra on the ground, Corona. We're going to Victorville, and we're on the I-11. If I burp here real quick. My bad. So call approach, good evening. Diamond 717 Tango Sierra on the ground, Corona, IFR Victorville for the I-11, please.
Number 43813 San Luis Tower, make straight air runway 29, report a 3-mile final. Make straight in, runway 29er, report a 3-mile final.
Burning valuable jet fuel here. It's fine.
717 Tango, Sierra SoCal approach. Good evening, Ty. Happy Monday. Clear to the Victorville Airport by the Paradise VOR, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 9,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4. Squawk 2715, hold for release.
It's good to see it. Cleared Victorville. Paradise VOR as filed. 4,000 departure, 9,000 then 5. Departure 135.4, squawk 2715, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, reback is correct. Call me number 14, departure on this frequency for exchanges approved.
We'll go. We'll see you soon. All right. Okay, so let's come back here. Let's change this sucker to
685 Delta Whiskey Delta.
Sectional. And Corona CTAF is 22.7.
685 Delta Whiskey, roger. My 29er taxi via Alpha.
22.7. There we go. And then Corona, whoops. Long click on that. Corona, more details. 260 with 10. 10 miles clear, 28 Celsius, altimeter 3000. And good. All right, so 3000 is already in. Fantastic. Click our flight controls. Left rudder, right rudder. Box them in. Good. Do our run up real quick here on the pad. Let the right side do its trick. Retard. Left side do its trick. KK Bash, thanks for 9 months, my friend. I do appreciate it. Okay, both sides good. KK Bash, thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. I think I'm running default scenery. Yeah, but we've got I got ortho out there, so it's gonna look a little bit different. A little tight squeeze here. We don't have a ramp guy to give us guidance, so we'll do our best. We'll cheat, that's what I mean. Alright, come out here, taxi on down to 25, and then we'll look at making our CTAF calls. A couple other guys here. I'm not sure if they left already or what the deal there was. I know Max was out there somewhere. Maybe they ain't left yet. Kevin Lister, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, man. Happy Monday.
Retard.
Speedbird 007. Welcome back, sir. Been a while, man. Thank you very much for the subscription. Cheers to you, buddy. It's good to see you. Are you somebody we were trying to meet up with and didn't get a chance to on Saturday? Because I know I had a couple of guys. It didn't. We didn't have a chance to. Oh, you okay? You did. We did meet up. Okay. Because we had a couple of guys didn't cross paths. And a couple of guys did cross paths. But yeah, that's right. You met me at the. We were at the Banyan booth. Meeting up with Steve-O as well. Celtic Arms, good to see you. Silverbird Actual, welcome aboard. Good to see both of you. All right, let's do some prep work here. So we are number 1. Change the CDI over to VOR Loc. I want to tune into Paradise. Paradise is 112.2. leave it at about 900. 112.2. And that's Paradise identified. We're looking for the 210 inbound. So point the arrow at 210. There we go, 210 inbound. And that checks with everything. Yes, because we're going to be taking off in the direction here. So we're going to climbing, right turn, direct to the VOR, and then go from there. Cool. All right, let's call up SoCal. SoCal approach, Diamond 717, Tango Sierra ready for release at Corona.
Bear 717 Tango Sierra SoCal approach. Time 0049. Clearance void if not off by 0100. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Report airborne release for departure.
Okay, release for departure, airborne by 0100. We'll talk to you in seconds. 7 Tango Sierra.
751 Lima uniform, turn right heading 1.
All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah, hey, we didn't do any lights. Ha ha! And a squawk code, too, would be nice. 2715. Checklists. 5. Transponder. Halt. All right, right turn direct to the Paradise VOR, and then we go from there up to 4,000. Oh, I should probably set that too, shouldn't I? This doesn't have the scroll wheel stuff, does it? No, it does not. Dear Aerobask. Where's the alt knob at? Why am I... Oh, there it is. I'm like drawing a blank on this thing. 4,000 feet, that's good. 250 for now. Set. Let's go. Heading mode and vertical speed. God. Actually, we'll just do... Let's do flight change. Flight change. I believe you climb this thing at 100. Good enough. All right. Clear right. Clear left. Front of traffic, Diamond departing runway 25. Right traffic, Corona. All right, lights are set. Camera's now been set. And action set, done. Done. Flaps are good. All right, let's go flying. GW North, good to see you. PH Kim, welcome aboard. This is the last live reading.
Traffic, Beechcraft 7156 Victor, taxiing runway 25, Corona.
Okay, power's up. T-speed's green. Airspeed's live. That's positive rate. No more runway. You're up. Clear of all obstacles. Flaps in. Power back 90%. Let's make that right turn now. Autopilot's on. Corona traffic, Diamond departing the area to the east. Last call, Corona.
See ya.
So. We'll keep the turn going. Let's come down here, hit the...
Retard.
CDI. Oops, nope. PFD, bearing 1, nav 1, DME up. There we go. SoCal approach, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra 2000, climbing 4,000 just off Corona.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach. Hello again, I didn't. 7 Tango Sierra, thanks. Radar contact 4 miles west of Paradise. Climb and maintain 9,000. The Ontario altimeter 3001.
9001, and we'd like to request one full lap in the hole before continuing on course. 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, roger, it's approved.
7 Tango Sierra, thanks. Okay. So sit rep, we are climbing 3,000 for 9,000. Direct to Paradise VOR. Let's turn him down a little bit. Let's zoom that in a touch.
751 Lima uniform, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Okay, we're direct to Paradise.
126.8, 1 Lima
Good.
uniform, going to tower.
Let's get my timers up and ready to go.
Number 4 Alpha Montgomery Tower, 28
We're
right.
doing okay.
For takeoff.
The I-11 has commenced. Aviator Alexander, good to see you, man. Crow 1088, welcome aboard. Leighton 23, thank you very much for 12 months, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheers.
Hey, John
ACC
Wayne
original,
Tower,
welcome aboard.
751 Lima uniform is with you.
Dude, the
on
hedge trimmers are pretty good,
ILS
Dave.
20
Dave, are you getting back into
751
flying
uniform,
soon? I
John
saw you
Wayne
got some
Tower,
new
I am
gear.
also with you, the wind 210 at 6, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, 1 Lima uniform.
Okay, here comes the VOR. We'll start that turn outbound right now. So we'll cut the corner here a little bit. Start it outbound. There's crossing. There we go. Let's go timer on, 60 seconds.
Seven 751 Lima uniform, still on approach frequency 128.1 towers, 126.8.
That's coming along nicely. You're looking for the blue line to match up with the green line, which means that thing will come in.
I still have, I have it plugged in, 126.8, 1 Lima uniform.
030 on the outbound. 5,000 climbing 9,000, 20 seconds.
Number 4 Alpha connects with Cal approach.
Okay, it's coming in. Slight little left turn here to correct for the wind. So we're 1 minute on this outbound leg, and then we'll make ourselves, we'll turn our way back in and then do our lap.
Citation 4 Alpha 1,400, climb to 3,000.
Number 4 Alpha, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 12,000.
12,000, citation 4 Alpha.
All right. Almost there.
Santa Barbara approach, Eclipse Jet. November 647 Whiskey Tango is
There we go. Left
10
turn back in.
miles southeast of Santa Maria at 4,500, climb to 5,000. Request flight following to San Ynez.
Number 647 Whiskey Tango, roger, squawk 6713.
I think Goldie's watching.
6713, 7 Whiskey
If
Tango.
if I screw up, he gonna know. All right, so we'll do 150 on the re-intercept here. 6,600 climbing 9,000.
Number 4 Alpha.
Turning our way back in.
Off your right wing 2.5 miles southeastbound, indicates 3,500, type unknown.
Look with the trap 4 Alpha.
Okay, looking good.
Number 4 Alpha, traffic no longer a factor, turn right heading 360, enable direct Robin intersection, resume on navigation.
Okay, roger, heading 360, enable direct to Robin, citation 4 Alpha, thank you.
Turn just a little bit left of that blue line, we'll be okay. We'll make the intercept before we get in there.
Tango radar contact 7 southeast of the Santa Maria Airport, Santa Maria altimeter 3012.
Perfect. Watch for movement on the green dial.
7 Whiskey Tango.
7 Whiskey Tango, roger, advising at the San Ynez Airport in sight.
I agree. Super Viking, Adam, thanks for 22 months. I appreciate it, man. I'll choose you here a little bit. A little busy right now.
156 Victor, type Bonanza, just departed Corona, flight following 2, John Wayne.
Let's start making the turn in. It's just going to happen quick. There it goes. Okay, reestablish yourself now. We're going to go to station crossing here, about a mile or so.
I think I hit the wrong button there. Squawk 6141.
6141.
As soon as we got station crossing, we'll turn right to 030. Make our lap in the hold.
retard, retard, retard.
That deflection is fine. As we get closer to the VOR, it gets more sensitive and it gets all kind of crazy.
Altimeter 3000.
000.
Okay, there's 9,000 leveling off.
566, Roger, connect, SoCal
Just pull her back 70%. Keep it nice and slow here for this. Here comes station crossing. There it happens. Right turn now 030. In fact, we're going to go just a little bit off of 030. Simply because the wind's pushing us a touch. So we'll fly just a little bit left to 030.
5 Delta Whiskey, Roger, clear for the option.
Victor, 3,500.
7156 Victor, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 3000. Correct east or west side?
As soon as we level off here, we'll start the timer again. Actually, as soon as we're beamed the VOR, we'll start the timer. But that's going to be about the time we level off.
56 Victor, or Roger, find a straight arrow.
As you can see, it's pretty much, that blue, the blue arrow is pointing is where the VOR is at, pretty much right off our right wing.
56 Victor. 1 Lima uniform, Bravo to the ramp, this frequency is patched for the I-1.
Okay, there's a level off. There's the 2 from. 60-second start. Go. Turn it back in just a touch here. So 60 seconds on the outbound leg, and then we'll take a right turn. We'll turn ourselves back inbound. And then we will, at the VOR, once we turn the outbound leg for the second time here, we'll call up and ask for us to leave the hold and head on course. Grab the Victorville weather and everything else too while we're at it. The sound stopped.
But it's a 56 Victor, as India.
566, thanks.
Why did the sound stop? Sound shouldn't have stopped. Nope. Too late.
For 7 Tango Sierra, are you doing another lap or you want to proceed on from here?
We'll proceed on course once we fly the inbound leg. 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, Roger.
Are we clear for that?
7 Tango Sierra, let me think about it for a minute.
Exactly 1 minute. All right. I don't know why the sounds aren't working on the subs. I'm sorry. That'll be a problem we have to deal with in a moment.
After Paradise, resume on navigation.
After Paradise, nav 7 Tango Sierra. Thank you. Okay, so crossing Paradise, we'll make a right turn and get out of here. Head back. Center this sucker up here. We're going to overshoot just a touch. That's not a big deal.
7156 Victor, connect John Wayne Tower 119.9er.
Tower 99, but I have the 56 Victor.
Yeah, wind gave us a nice little shove on the turn. We can bring that needle back in, no problem. Close enough for government work at this point.
7156 Victor, John Wayne Tower, good evening, wind 240 at 6. All right, 20 left, clear to land.
Okay, sit rep, inbound now. Across the VOR, we're going to make a right turn. Turn ourselves back onto the magenta line here. And then we'll go back to, we'll change the CDI back to GPS. We're going to troubleshoot the... We're going to troubleshoot the sub alert and see why it stopped working. Did I like lose all sound or something off that machine?
Thank you very much. Somebody's KAJO.
Nope, sound works on that. It's all right. All right, let's get ourselves back on course here. I don't know what's going on with it. We'll look at it in a second. Flying Coleslaw, thanks for 24 months, man. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. You got to join us up in Sanford as well someday. Okay, there's VOR station crossing right there. So let's then make the right turn. We'll get ourselves back on course here. Come down here to CDI, go to GPS. And then we'll re-intercept our outbound course. And then go to nav mode. That was an okay hold, I guess. I'll pull it up here in a second to show you what happened. That inbound turn, we were going kind of fast, I guess. Definitely wasn't super happy with us. It's all right, though. Blake T78, thank you very much for 6 months. Appreciate it, man. Cheers. I don't know why this auto looks broken. Blame Streamlabs, I guess. See if I can...
Delta Whiskey, runway 29er, clear to land. Wind 300 at 14.
It blocked the sound. Like Firefox blocked the sound. Let's see if this works now. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go nav mode here. Re-intercept. Where you going? Where you going, plane? No. Okay. Let's get this up. Okay, let's get the re-intercept going. Let's see. Okay, so the widget didn't work on my screen here. Let's try this again. Please do something. Anything. I beg of you. There we go. We're trying to run a quality stream here. And Firefox's privacy, security, whatever stuff gets in the way. There we go. We got them all. Just make the retard sounds ourselves. Yeah. Oh, man. Finally close. I'll go to see you, man. 75% of the IFR written horseshoes and hand grenades. Nice, man. I got a 72%, so whatever, dude. It's passing. Totally. Oh, no, maybe it was an 80. I don't even remember what it was. Whatever. As long as you're prepared for the oral, you're fine. That's where you're gonna get grilled.
Retard.
Cal Rock, thanks for 4 months, my friend. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Dude, if you're already doing your IFR stuff and you're trucking along, anything above 70% is wasted effort. I agree to that, man. How many hours do you have, Coleslaw? Like how far along are you, man?
Number 4 Alpha connects, SoCal approach 135.4.
Okay.
85.4, 4 Alpha, good day.
So if we take a peek here, ForeFlight's got this new neat little feature. It tracks your path here, so you can see the departure out, zoop, and then around. And so this is our hold. The first one is our hold entry. You can see the teardrop that we did coming in there, and the second one is the actual hold itself that we flew. And you can see how wide that second turn was compared to the first one. And that's why we kind of overshot a little bit, but we were certainly well within the margin of error, I would have to think. I would say we were in the margin of error. And now we're on our way.
Aircraft calling waving ground for radio check. It's 5x5.
So we got to make our way to Apples here. We'll have to brief and approach. We got to get the Victorville weather. Let's grab that real quick. Victorville. 35,475.
26504. The radio check came in loud and clear. Everything's been broken after that, though.
35,475. There. COM 2 up.
0. Arriving and departing runways 17.
No better, still broken.
Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
We have Yankee.
Southern California Logistics Airport. 8 hits information Yankee.
Yankee.
0051 Zulu. Wind 260 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Altimeter 3010. Arriving and departing runways 1721. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
Okay, we got Yankee. So we'll let when he passes over to Joshua approach, we'll request the full approach, and then go from there. We'll let him know we got the weather too. So let's brief this real quick, get everything tuned up. We're going to tune into VOR DME is 109.05. 109.05. We'll identify that. That's identified as Victorville. We've got the DME down here as well. Final approach course is going to be 170. We have 15,000 feet of runway to work with. 2,825 feet is the touchdown zone elevation, and yada, yada, yada. Victorville Tower, 1835. Worry about that in a little bit. We're going to request the localizer approach, the DME arc from the Apples intersection. So we're going to fly Apples and then 12.2 DME around the arc at 6,600 feet or higher until we cross the 360 radial. And then we can make our turn into 350 to intercept and head into Victorville. We'll fly that down to minimums of, so our final approach, I should say, fix is 4,300 feet or above. And then we take that all the way down to minimums of 3,200 feet MSL or 2.1 from the airport. So if by Voinu, or at Voinu, we'll cross Voinu at 3,200, we'll call missed approach and we'll go around from there. Missed approach says climb to 3,500 feet and then a right turn to 6,000 feet heading 300. As soon as we are on Joshua approach, we're going to cancel our IFR clearance and then we're going to fly VFR back to Victorville. Questions, comments, concerns? Great. Iron Beagle XD, welcome aboard.
Sorry, last aircraft call taken.
Calrac, all good, man. Thanks for stopping by. We could do Arnav. Arnav?
Ground, go ahead.
Arnav? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Arnav? We got the IFR written scheduled for the end of May. It's really not that bad. It's just really annoying. Like if you study your stuff, do your stuff, like you're gonna be fine for it. It's just really an annoying test more than anything else.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, Roger for the Cat 6. No problem. Departure frequency 118.8, squawk 2112.
172 true. We going kind of slow. All right. Looking okay. Looking great is what we are. Looking fantastic. It's like all tests are annoying. Yeah, kind of. I enjoyed the check ride. Like I actually enjoy the flight tests I've done. I've enjoyed that. I'm usually nervous as crap for it, but it's a good time. Okay. How much space do I need for US for all of ortho? It depends largely on how much ortho you want to have. If you want to do zoom level 17 for the whole thing, you're probably looking at like 2.5 to 3 terabytes. 2 terabytes for ZL-15 for the lower 48 in Western Europe. There you go. What Bill says. I think I've got 1.5, but I've got a mix of 15 and 17. 17, if it's 15 for, if ZL-15 is 2 terabytes, then 17 is probably be closer to 4 then. But I've got a lot of 17, but most of what I have is 15. This is all 17 though.
Okay, it's coming in loud and clear on the radio checks, but as soon as you start to talk again after that, it's cutting in and out.
IFR written especially doesn't help with practical flying as much. Honestly, it doesn't, but it kind of like, there's things from the written exam that I use, like shortcuts for determining cloud bases and things like that, that I have actually found to be kind of useful. But generally, I agree with you. Like, it's kind of like not super, not super useful.
Where are you on the field?
Right.
26504, thanks. Everybody,
we should get a handoff to Joshua approach here pretty soon. That is going to be pretty quick to apples in our approach. Yeah. People check ride was pretty nerve-wracking. Guy didn't give much negative or positive feedback, which threw me off. That's kind of unfortunate.
Right taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, I was like I said, I think I mentioned this before, but I was super happy with my examiner. Like I went back to him for the instrument, had a good experience. Like he's just a really nice dude. Makes you feel at ease. You know, makes you feel pretty good about the whole thing. Procedures. Select approach. VOR DME 17 from Apples. Load.
717 Tango Sierra, connect Joshua approach 126.1.
26.1, 7 Tango Sierra. 26.1. Joshua approach Diamond 717 Tango Sierra 9000. We got Yankee Victorville. We'd like to request the local VORDME warming 17 from Apples.
717 Tango Sierra Joshua approach. Thanks to Yankee altimeter 3010. Clear the VORDME runway 17 approach.
Okay, 10. We're cleared for the VORDME 17 approach 7 Tango Sierra. I think that's Keith. Haven't heard Keith for a while. All right, so that takes care of 9,000 for that. Then let's do. We briefed the approach already. We're good to go. We're heading towards Apples, I should say. What's next to do? Oh yeah, I gotta put the frequency for Victorville. And I like in my head I said, "Hey, idiot, do this thing," and then in my head I totally forgot what I was gonna do. So Victorville Towers 1835. There we go. All right. We are fantastic. Head professor grading your final. No pressure. Not at all. Oh. Actually, he was
1-2 Romeo Alpha, Bexfield Tower, make right down with departure.
He was controlling earlier with
wind 290 at 9.
With Nico was streaming. What does he have? Interesting. He got Bakersfield, so he must have just a couple of sectors up here. Maybe he's just got Joshua? Oh. I gotta stay at 9,000. So clear for the VORDME. I gotta stay 9,000 until we get to Apples. Once we get to Apples, we can go down to 6,600 feet. 6,600 feet. There we go. And then go from there. Contacts are already getting dry. Go figure. Such is life, I guess. Are we going for more I ratings? This is the last I rating. After this, we're starting up with the Sky High ratings. We'll do that. We'll do that sometime. Probably not next week, but in a couple of weeks. But after Victorville, we'll go fly somewhere fun. Might head up. We might run up to. Oh, what is that airport? Might run up to Kern Valley. See how they're doing up there. It's always a fun one to go into. Okay, how are we looking over here? Let's go map, topo off, terrain on. Makes it easier to see what's going on in this thing.
November 4 Alpha, contact Joshua, approach 126.1.
Activate approach.
26.1 Alpha good day.
So let's sync this up. Let's go heading mode. And I'm going to change my navigation over to VOR1.
Station 4 Alpha, 12,000 with Yankee.
And then, so we want, first of all, the 011 radial. So actually, we'll just point the nose here, the 011.
26504 Whiteman Tower, make right down with departure, runway 12, clips take off.
So 191, we can go down to 5,200 feet, and then 360 we'll set for, and then we can head down to
Number 4 Alpha, Joshua approach
5,200 feet, and then establish ourselves inbound.
3010. And I don't think the sequencing is going to work out. I do have another IFR aircraft ahead of you, and it is a one-in, one-out airport. I'll have holding instructions for you prior to Apples.
Okay, Roger, citation 4 Alpha.
Oh, man.
You just wanted to go in VFR.
You can give me the hold wherever you need it, that's fine.
He's going to fly the hold, man. That's brave.
And November 4 Alpha, I have you holding instructions. Advance ready to copy.
Ready to copy 4 Alpha.
Number 4 Alpha, clear to the Apples intersection via Victor 442. Hold southeast at Apples on Victor 442. Right-hand turns.
All right, 12.2 DME is what we're going to be holding at.
For the clearance 0140, time now.
Once we cross Apples here, we can make our way down.
Okay, we're good to Apples, Victor 442. We're holding southeast on Victor 442. Right turns, 5 nautical mile raids in 0140.
It's the whole turn, twist, turn, whatever thing, too, we could do, I guess.
Number 4 Alpha, read back, correct, and in fact, it'll actually be holding southwest of Apples, my mistake.
All right, there's 12.2.
Thank you, 4 Alpha.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, contact departure.
They didn't really teach me, they taught me VOR stuff, but it's, DME stuff, but it's not required anymore. All right, so vertical speed, let's go down 1,000 feet per minute.
Cessna 712 Romeo Alpha,
Power back.
3,800 for 7,000, climbing 7,500.
So 712 Romeo Alpha, Bakersfield departure. Radar contact 5 miles southeast of the shaft of VOR. Bakersfield altimeter 3008.
Position checks 3008. 2 Romeo Alpha.
Number 26504, contact Gunner.
Okay, there's crossing. Let's go 10 more.
South 7 Tango Sierra. Keep the speed up as best you can on the approach. I'm going to hold a citation behind you.
We'll coast 7 Tango Sierra. Let's get in a little bit closer here. A little bit far out.
Approach runway 21.
Roger 4 Alpha.
Looking for 12.2 on the DME. Still, I think we're flying more or less towards it now.
26504 Van Nuys
Close to it. Let's go a little bit further in.
Altimeter 299.
I'm not gonna do the whole turn twist thing. I don't. Just 12.2 DME. We'll go off that. I don't know how to. I don't really know how to fly a DME arc properly. Like I can fly one if I had to in the real world. I could certainly do it. My planes aren't even DME equipped, so I couldn't fly them anyway. So don't judge me.
4 Alpha, descend and maintain 9,000.
Maintain 9,000, citation 4 Alpha.
At 01, crossing 011, we can go down to 5,600. Just keep her pegged on 12.2. Goo. Turn, twid, 10, twist, turn, 10, turn, 10. Yeah. I had to like the DPE asked me about it, and I'm like, this isn't actually on the requirements anymore, and I told him how to do it anyway, or more or less how to do it. We faked it though. We used the GPS as opposed to using an actual DME.
Retard.
All right, there's 6,600. We'll try to keep the top of the green arc for him. Dan is unoriginal. Dan, thanks for 11 months of support, man. I know you've been here a lot longer than that. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Okay. Get ourselves caught back up here. I mean, I could hit the nav button and have it fly the GPS arc around, but where's the fun in that? Like, I probably should be hand flying it right now, but I definitely don't feel like doing that. So we'll just cheat and use the DME. I got the map up here over here for reference too. Of course, 170. Just put that in now. There we go. Fantastic. Joshua approach. Diamond 717 Tango Sierra. Planning purposes, we're planning to go missed at minimums.
Retard.
717 Tango Sierra, thanks. Expect to publish miss.
We'll come. Lieutenant Murthy, thank you very much for 83 months of support. For 2 months of support. Cheers, my friend. Appreciate it. Use all the tools in the box. That's right. I'm never going to fly a DME arc anyway in the real world. I flew one in training in the real world, and they thought I was crazy. In fact, they didn't even clear us for the approach that had the DME arc. They told us to fly a DME arc and then cleared us from the approach for the approach at the end of the DME arc. We flew one of the ILSs going into Providence, Rhode Island. Has an arc on it, or an arc segment. Okay, 5.2 after Blythe, or Bythe.
SoCal approach, S26504 with request.
5.2, there we go.
Retard.
26504, request flight following to Oxnard at 4,500. 26504, say location.
Okay, missed approach again is 3,500, right turn 300.
Van Nuys Airport at 2,800.
Okay, there's Blythe. Let's go vertical speed.
Van Nuys altimeter 290.
And then down. Pull power.
Roger the altimeter and walk 0301 26504.
Kleenex Ghost, thanks for 4 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. A little inside right now, so just keep it like this. We're gonna make our turn here in a second anyway. Once that crosses north, we're gonna turn inbound. Do the intercept.
504 is right to contact 6 miles northwest of the Van Nuys viewer. Roger, 265.
.2, yeah. A little close right now. It's all right. There's a turn. Let's bring her in. Okay, we're 5.2 until... Or no, actually, we can go to 4,300 once we're established. Which we are. So we'll go 4,300. Continue down. Take that down to 6.1. Now let's go nav mode. That'll capture that VOR coming in. Vertical speed. Just keep going, my friend. Oh. Apparently the LNAV does not want to descend us yet. Come on. Don't do this to me. Menu. Activate leg.
December 4 Alpha, expect Vector prior to reaching Apples.
Roger, 4 Alpha, be expecting us.
Okay, down to 4,300 until 6.1 DME, then we go down to minimums after that.
717 Tango Sierra radar services terminated. Contact Victorville Tower at Uncall 118.35.
1835 on the go-around, 7 Tango Sierra?
77 Tango Sierra at Uncall. It's the final approach fix.
At Uncle, go over to tower. 1835 at Uncle. It's 7 Tango Sierra. All right, so Uncle is 6.1. I didn't put Uncle. I didn't put. I thought he was telling me Uncle. I'm like, what the hell are you telling me, dude?
November 4 Alpha for now. Clear.
Oh, it is 1835. I had the wrong frequency in.
The flight heading 330. Descend maintain 8,000.
Clear to the Victorville VOR will be heading 330 and from that in the altitude again
4,300, taking that to 6.1 DME.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
Which is right there.
8,000 4 Alpha.
And then the minimums now. So let's go Victorville Tower. And then minimums are... Just cancel this. Victorville Tower, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra's on the VOR DME 17 planning missed.
Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, Victorville Tower, runway 17, cleared low approach, report to miss.
Cleared low approach, report miss, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, 3,200. It's our missed approach. And then our fix is 2.1 DME, we hold it. After that, climb to 3,500, right turn 6,000, or right turn 6,300. Intercept the 269 outbound. Normally we have the flaps and all that stuff down, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Apparently I am. Nope, back up, my friend.
Retard, retard, retard.
2.1, 3200.
Tempo 4 Alpha, small change of plan, expect the visual approach runway 21, fields 10 o'clock, 8 miles, advise when you have it in sight.
Yeah, it's 2.1, 3200, go around.
Tempo 4 Alpha, descend and maintain 7,000.
3,500, right turn, 6,000 at 300. Victorville Tower, Diamond 717, Tango 0 going around.
Diamond 717, Tango 0, roger. November 4 Alpha, roger, cleared visual, correction, cleared to the Victorville Airport via direct, cleared visual approach runway 21.
Let's get the autopilot going here. A little automation will help my life.
Number 7 Tango 0, contact Joshua, departure 126.1.
26.1, 7 Tango 0. Actually, 269 radial, I'm already turned too far. 269.
26504, contact Point Magoo, approach 124.7.
Intercept that radial.
124.7, 6504.
Joshua approach, Diamond 717, Tango Sierra 5000, missed approach.
Diamond 717, Tango Sierra, Joshua approach, roger, ident and say intentions.
Ident, we'll cancel IFR, VFR back to Victorville 7 Tango Sierra.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, cancellation received, maintain VFR, and just continue heading westbound for now. I'll coordinate that with the tower.
Wilco, turn. Yep. Okay, Wilco, 7 Tango Sierra. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. A lot going on.
Number 7 Tango Sierra is radar contact 2 miles west of the Victorville VOR.
7 Tango Sierra, thanks.
Number 4 Alpha, contact Victorville Tower 118.35.
1835, good day, 4 Alpha, thanks for your help.
Pleasure.
Point approach, Cessna 2650 for level 4,500.
So let's get out of Victorville's airspace, and then we'll blast our way back there, VFR. Land full stop and see if we passed.
2504, Point Magoo approach, Oxnard information uniforms current, wind 25011, altimeter 2999.
Roger, 2650.
Number 4 Alpha, Victorville Tower, runway 21, clear to land, wind 26010. Number 7 Tango Sierra, you can resume your navigation back towards Victorville, contact Victorville Tower 18.35.
Oh, nav, back to Victorville, and we'll go over to Tower 7 Tango Sierra. Victorville Tower, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, 5 miles to the west, full stop with Yankee.
Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, Victorville Tower, hello again. The wind 26010, would you prefer 17 or 21 from where you are?
21's fine, 7 Tango Sierra.
Diamond 7 Tango Sierra, roger, reports right downwind runway 21.
Okay, right downwind runway 21, 7 Tango Sierra.
Over 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Joshua approach 124.55.
Okay, airport elevation, 2,800 feet, so we need to lose some altitude.
Pleasure.
I'm taking the short runway because it's closer to parking for us. Wow, dude, that was intense. Holy cow. Got me all shaken up there too.
San Luis, ground is Caja 313 Alpha Alpha at
Let's go to that flight
transit
director.
parking. Taxi with Quebec.
Sky 3470 LA Center, roger. November 313 Alpha Alpha, San Luis ground, runway 29, taxi via Alpha. Say again the departure request.
Remaining in the pattern.
November 313 Alpha Alpha, roger. Runway 29, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 29, repeat taxi via Alpha, November 313 Alpha Alpha.
Number 712, Romeo Alpha, Joshua approach. Thanks.
Am I 17 or 21? I just had a senior moment.
Tree 006.
Victorville Tower, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra. Just had a senior moment. I might direct traffic for 17 or 21.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, midfield, right downwind, runway 21.
Right downwind, report midfield, right downwind, runway 217 Tango Sierra. That's what I thought. Just making sure. Okay, 4,300 feet. There's our pattern altitude.
Citation 4 Alpha, welcome to Victorville. Exit left on Echo. Taxi ramp via Echo and Charlie.
Echo and Charlie to the ramp.
Heli pilot 7-4.
My pleasure. Thanks for the help on the hold.
There's another heli pilot.
No problem.
Heli pilot 74. Thanks for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Give a cheers here in a little bit when I'm not busy. Look at my kitty. How you doing? I thought I asked for the shorter runway. I just totally had a brain for it there, though.
712 Romeo Alpha, let me check with the tower since they don't have a notice there. Hang on.
All right, it's downwind. Victorville Tower, Diamond 77, Tango Sierra, midfield 2-1.
Diamond 7 Tango Sierra inside runway 21, cleared land.
Cleared land 2-1, 7 Tango Sierra.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, well, the winds are at out of the northwest, 28, gusting 41, so I'm guessing runway 30 is what they use.
All right, let's go. Flaps down, gear down. Start the descent.
Retard.
Max, thanks for giving us something pink sparkles.
Before, verify you have information Quebec.
I'm going to say pink sparkles, not actually in the channel.
Correct. Information Quebec, 49 November 313 Alpha Alpha.
Thank you.
Okay, flaps full. All right, gear down 3 green, flaps down, indicator lights are set. The fuel pumps on. So we forgot them last time. Time before that. Should be a runway out here. There's airport buildings. Oh yeah, we overshot. Way overshot. You know, we don't want to do an accelerated stall on final here, so.
Go to 2 Romeo Alpha, traffic 2 to 3 o'clock, 7 miles northeastbound, soon to be turning northbound, single ship F-15 at 9,500.
Okay, gear flaps, lights, good. Runway, clearance, we land. Yeah, I'll let them know we're in.
Over to Romeo Alpha now, 2 to 3 o'clock, 2 miles, altitude indicated 10,000, should pass above you. Thank you.
Come on, get down. You can do it. All right, I can breathe again now. Oh, man. All right, that's Bravo.
Number 26504, radar services terminated. Remain on the present beacon code. Contact Oxnard Tower 134.95.
Victorville, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, clear Bravo for Millionaire.
Diamond 7 Tango Sierra, taxi ramp via Bravo and Charlie. It's pass to the I-11.
Bravo Charlie, 7 Tango Sierra, thanks for your help. Good to see you.
You too, man. Welcome aboard.
Happy Monday. Had to do it. Had to do it.
Oxnard Tower 72650 with
Holy
you,
cow, man.
With uniform.
That actually was intense. Like, absolutely intense.
4 Oxnard Tower. Thanks, verify you. That's you on about a 6 mile.
A lot more going on than I was anticipating on that.
Affirmative 2650.
26504, thinks, wind 25011, runway 25, clear to land.
Runway 25, clear to land, 26504.
Yeah, we'll go park next to Max over here. Yeah, we'll head out to, let me go take a tinkle here, and we'll head out to Kern Valley. We'll just grab some advisories going out there. I will first reset my transponder, though. VFR. Yeah, I passed.
712 Romeo Alpha, thanks. Radar services terminated. Remain on the present beacon code. Contact Mojave Tower 127.6.
There we go. Park brake. And then we can go avionics master off. And master right. Master left. Fuel off. And master switch off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Victorville. I don't even care what time it is. We made it. He's spinning his engine up, ready to go. All right, I'm gonna take a quick second here, and then we'll do a. We're just gonna do a VFR flight over there. Screw it. We'll go all Bill Ferrelli here, and figure out how long it's gonna take me, and yeah, make my way up there. It's a really cool little airport to fly into. It's a lot of fun. So I will be right back. Captain Tony Stark, how you doing, man? Sorry we missed you, dude. You sent me that message like right as I was leaving the main grounds, heading over to the campground area to hang out with some friends. So I will endeavor to hopefully see you at Flight Sim Expo instead. I know we missed a few people. It's tough to coordinate all the schedules for Sun and Fun and whatnot. Just casual 747 on the ramp, no big deal. It's the big graveyard here though. That's what they bring all this. I think there's a lot of 737s here right now. 737 Maxes. King Crew, good to see you, my friend. Upper North, welcome aboard. Does anybody know the name of the aviation blog he checks? Probably Av Herald is what you're thinking of. I'll be right back, though. Oh, yeah. I guess I can throw some tunes on for a second here, can I? Right back.
Come in, I could seat you by the fire. Listen, there's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright. But I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
All right. Why teardrop entry to holding pattern when you can just fly the opposite way in the hold? Because the hold was published as holding right. If they're going to stack multiple planes, they don't want them all going in different directions. And holds are flown such that the inbound leg terminates at whatever point the hold is on. Yeah, we got them all right. Yeah. Okay. What's on tap? We're having water tonight, man. I gotta take a little break. I came back from Sun and Fun a little heavier than I should have been. Okay. So the arc wasn't terrible. That I kind of cut it a little bit there at the very end. More than I should have. Missed approach was questionable, but doable. And yeah. And then I forgot what run we were coming in on. All right, so let's be set up here for this next flight. We're gonna head up to Kern Valley. It's gonna be KVCV. We're gonna do a VFR today. Little Bill Ferrelli style. Lima 05. Okay, so 85 miles. That's not too bad. But this restricted airspace that we got to deal with. So we're going to come all the way over here, pretty much to Palmdale. Actually, we'll fly direct to WJF to General Fox. And then we'll jump into the MOA here. There is a mountain pass up here. So we go to Kelso Valley. That keeps us clear of everything, right? Yeah, so we'll transit over top of Mojave. Actually, you know what? We can just do this. We can... Yeah, Kelso Valley, and then there's going to be a road that we'll find the road and we'll follow the road up there. So kind of around that point right there. This is what the flight plan will look like. So we have to go around all that restricted airspace. But that's what we'll plan on doing. Yeah, that's easy. Cool. We'll do some slant 4 flight action on this one. All right. Thanks for sticking around, folks. Do flight number 2 here. Something a little bit different for this one, that's for sure. All right. Master switch on. And I know we got plenty of gas in here, right? Yeah, I got plenty of gas. 40 gallons. That'll be more than enough to get us there. All right, so let's go. Fuel on. Check, check. Close, close. Open, open. Trimmed takeoff. And then fuel pump on the right side on. My favorite part, hit the master switch. Nice. Thanks for making me hold. Hey, you knew the risks. It's good practice, right? All right, it's 2 good engines. Oh, avionics on. Okay, come down here, go to flight plan. We'll punch these fixes in. So menu, delete flight plan. And we're going to do Victorville, WJF, so K, W, W, J, F, and then CN37. C, N,
Victorville ground, TBM 851 TB. We're just at the VIP hangars. Taxi with Addons Yankee 21 at Bravo. Request, please.
37.
851 Tango Bravo, Victorville ground, runway 21 at Bravo, taxi Charlie.
21 at Bravo via Charlie, 1 Tango Bravo, thank you.
0, 5. And we'll make the trip over there at, I think if we do 6,000, we should be okay. Yeah, 6,000 keeps us clear of everything. All right.
Cherokee 296 trees, SoCal approach, good evening, go ahead.
Oh, hey, what's up, my friend?
So it's Tower, Sky 313 Alpha, Alpha midfield for the option.
296 trees, squawk 0302.
Yeehaw! Watch out for the prop
Alpha,
strike.
Alpha. Just try and listen carefully on the radio. If you hear me say to another aircraft, say request, and then you don't hear anything back, chances are that pilot is reading back their request, even though you can't hear it. So you might want to wait until I acknowledge them. Runway 29 cleared for the option.
29 clear for the option. Okay.
Is that the 263? Say again the destination.
All right, let's grab weather here real quick.
263, thanks.
35, 47.5.
0302, if I didn't give it to you already.
Information Yankee.
Still got Yankee,
005.
easy enough. Grounds 2445.
2 Romeo Alpha, exit left on Charlie, taxi to the ramp via Charlie. and remain this frequency to pass for the
6,000, good. Let's go flight change.
Sorry about that, I think you were still touching down there.
Yeah, it was a Cat 6 that I already passed, but I did crappy last time, so I want to try it again. Taxi to C and maintain the C. Continue to Runway Alpha.
Oh, yeah, I see that now, thank you.
And Victorville Ground, 1 Tango Bravo, would like to put a request on for advisories on a beacon code, please.
And 1 Tango Bravo, stand by. Let me see if we have the capability to do that here.
Alright, roger that. Thank you, sir.
Victorville Ground, good evening. Diamond 717 Tango Sierra. We're at the ramp with Yankee for taxi. We'd like advisories Lima 05 6000.
085 Tango Bravo, say again, say your destination and altitude.
Yes, sir. Keene Valley, Lima 05, and we'd like to go up to
Kern Valley.
8.5.
Oh, 65 is what I need, right?
1 Tango Bravo, departure frequency 126.1, squawk 6155.
VFR altitudes plus 500.
Alright,
Got it.
6155, and departures on 126.1, 1 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, read back correct. Number 717 Tango Sierra, Victorville Ground, departure frequency 126.1, squawk 1502.
261-1502, we're ready for taxi with Yankee.
Praying that was November 7 Tango Sierra, runway, November 7 Tango Sierra, runway 21, taxi via Charlie and Alpha.
2-1 Charlie Alpha, your prayers have been received. 7 Tango Sierra, thanks.
Oh, good.
502. Max wasting no time getting up there. It's gonna be interesting putting that TBM in that airport, Max. I don't know if you went and looked at how big that runway is. It's tiny. Cool virtual airlines. I don't really do VA, so I'm the wrong person to ask. I did Southwest VA for a while, and then they killed my account due to inactivity. The most exclusive of organizations. The virtual airline. Tango 99 Tango, good to see you.
Here, again, the type of aircraft.
He might get it in, but he won't get it out. Oh.
November 717 Tango Sierra, say type of aircraft.
Diamond DA62, 7 Tango Sierra.
Oh, thanks. Okay, that didn't change.
And tower, it's TPM 851 Tango Bravo, departure 21 at Bravo.
Everybody 51 Tango Bravo, Victorville Tower, on course is approved, runway 21 at Bravo, cleared for takeoff. The wind.
Wait, were we supposed to get a Bravo as well?
10.
Cleared for takeoff 21 at Bravo, on course approved, 1 Tango Bravo.
Potential aircraft Victorville mission Alpha is now current, wind 260 at 10, Outbound 3010.
Victorville clearance citation 4 Alpha, for the John Wayne, please.
I'd passed the exam, yeah. Was I supposed to go to Bravo or Alpha?
I wish we were fancy enough to have a clearance position, Victorville Ground, cleared to the John Wayne Airport, fly heading 250, expect radar vectors, Apples VLR, Apples intersection, then as filed, maintain 6,000.
Did the Cat 7 last night, just got here, looking forward to reviewing the hectic I-11. Yeah, man. It was pretty good. It was a pretty fun little, exercise. I can't remember if I was supposed to go to Bravo or Alpha, though. Because I saw Max just take off at Bravo. I'm not sure if he requested that or if he was given that.
Radar vectors, Apples, that's filed.
Pretty sure it was Charlie Alpha.
6,000, expect 10,000 in 5 minutes. Departures 126.1, that's 4175, citation 4 Alpha.
Citation 4 Alpha, read back, correct.
So we ain't go to Bravo, so yeah.
Tower is gonna 313 Alpha Alpha, mid-fuel for the option.
We'll do that.
Number 3 Alpha Alpha, runway 29 cleared for the option.
Runway 29, you're clear for the option, November 313.
What's the worst that'll happen? 1835. I've already missed half the things I'm supposed to tell him, so. 26-1 departure. Victorville Tower, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, holding short 21 Bravo.
Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, Victorville Tower, Ground is jumping up and down, telling me that your taxi instruction was runway 21 via Charlie and Alpha, but that's all right. Make straight out departure, runway 21 at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Sorry about that. We saw the other guy taking off Bravo, so we thought it was good for us. Clear for takeoff, runway 21 Bravo, 7, take us 0.
I'm trying to work out you would think that. Coming up with nothing.
It's been a long night.
No worries, man.
Cheers. Oh, crap.
5263
ground, Blanca, hangars, Mike, flight following to Lima 05.
All right, T-speed's are green, airspeed's live.
500, VF information.
Good rotation for us right there.
Number 900, Mike, Victor ground on request.
Positive rate out of runway.
Number 851 Tango Bravo.
Now,
contact Joshua departure.
you're up.
Go to departure 1 Tango Bravo. Good day.
5263 LA Center 125.27.
Power back 90. Flaps up.
LA 51 Tango Bravo Joshua departure. Ident Victorville altimeter 3010.
Yeah, Kern Valley is pretty cool. It's a neat little airport.
The 1 Tango Bravo is right at contact.
Pretty much going up there. We're pretty much going to go up there rental power. See how many more mistakes I can make on this flight. It's already been a cacophony of errors.
Let me check for you, stand by. Number 900 Mike, Victorville ground. Let me see, I caught everything except the type of aircraft.
Blanca, Super Viking, identifier Bravo Lima 17.
Oh. Mr. Adams joining us.
Blanca 0 Mike, departure frequency 1.
He's pretty fast too on the Super Viking.
2527.
Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 2527 for 0 Mike, and we're ready to taxi with Alpha. We are just short of Charlie.
Are you limited to what you can fly and see past the ratings? No, they do not require the ratings to be flown. Highly recommend the ratings be flown, but they are not required.
21 via Charlie and Alpha 0 Mike.
Diamond 717 Tango 0, contact Joshua departure.
Departure 7 Tango 0, we'll see it.
The 1 Tango Bravo, roger, maintain VFR.
Thank you.
Just for departure, Diamond 717 Tango Sierra climbing through 5,200 just off Victorville.
Diamond 717 Tango Sierra, Joshua departure, ident Victorville altimeter 3010.
Ident 107 Tango Sierra.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, restricted area 2515 is hot as the sun.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, roger, negative.
As Max has pointed straight for it. Cat 6 and a 737. Yeah. I've seen people do cat I saw there was a guy on the network that did all the V ratings in a 737 long time ago. It was pretty wild.
Alpha runway 29 clear for
the Cat 10 and a B29. Which one was the 10? I know the 11 was the class Bravo. 10 would have been the tough one, right? Like Torrance, the 2 class Bravo transitions and whatnot. All right.
52926 is still with SoCal.
Now we are looking good. Probably about a half hour, 40 minutes en route.
Yes, I'm still with you.
See how far that goes down as we accelerate here. What was the Cat 6? I don't remember what the Cat 6 was. Adam Corey, good to see you, my friend. PH Kim, welcome aboard. J10GB, how you doing, Justin? We finished the I-11.
27 Los Angeles Center, Cherokee 263, thank you.
Finished the I-11 with a pass. And then just did a very poor, a very poorly called VFR departure out of Victorville. So we're on our way up to Kern Valley, Lima 05 with advisories. Upsetting controller in the process.
Number 2926 tree, Los Angeles Center, Fox altimeter 3008. 519 Papa, read back correct. Good luck on the Cat 6.
Good luck on the Cat 6. No, we're done with the I-11, man. Bill, I told you, man, we're flying the Bill Ferrelli rating now. VFR across the desert. Although we're only landing at one airport, and one airport only, so maybe it's not quite the Bill Ferrelli rating. You gotta have the counter going with the number of airports that you've landed at. What's your record so far, man? And how many of you...
7 Tango Sierra, what altitude were you planning? Was it 65 or 85?
We'll stay at 65, 7 Tango Sierra.
Sure.
Enjoy the scenery out here. This is the first time we've kind of done low and slow for a while. Just get to check out the...
Hey, Bravo's going to climb to 14.5.
My record is 29. I have my on 2 more that I can fit in.
Sky 34,
so are you going to try to do something like that in the real world too? Obviously not do 29, but I bet you can go out there and probably bang out like 10 or 15 if you really wanted to. Keith would never be upset with you. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Negative 124.62.
RC Flyer, how you doing, man? Remember there was the old like VFR challenge where you did all 3 V ratings in one go. I did it in, I think I did it in the Aerobask DA62, and we all thought we were pretty hot shots until Peter Gray decided to do it in the Q400. He did it in the FlyJ Q400. And it was just he just rocketed through that whole thing, man. So how Max is only doing 100 knots. Probably because he's going all the way to 14.5.
70 LA Center, Roger, descend to pilots discretion, maintain.
You did the challenge, not the Q400. What did you do it in, Dave? You remember what plane? I remember I streamed it. It was pretty intense challenge, dude, to like do the whole thing in one sitting. Let's turn the yaw damper on too while we're at it.
1 TB, climb up to 16.5.
Gotta clear that turbulence.
Tango Bravo, Roger, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27 in that case.
25, 27, 1 Tango Bravo, see you.
7900, Mike, Victorville Tower, runway 21, clear.
Here's the winds might be a little gusty right now. What are the SimCutters? Gotcha. So at that time, it would have probably been like the Bonanza. I think the Bonanza, the Centurion were the first 2. Probably the Bonanza. Wasn't anything like the Concorde. Dude, I forgot about you flying the Concorde, man. Dude, yeah, you used to fly a ton, didn't you? I can't wait to see you do some more flight simming, Dave. Like I said, I saw your picture on Twitter of you getting the new stick, so it'll be good stuff.
Did someone else call?
All right, we got about a half an hour to get up there.
Sky 3470. I think your COM2 may be tuned to one of the tower frequencies. Check your COM2. Maybe try setting it to guard or turn it off. That's why the radio is sounding terrible for you.
Okay, so we got restricted airspace here off of our right wing. We got Edwards Air Force Base out there somewhere.
Just turn your COM2 radio off or set it to guard 121.5.
You're on guard! Guard! It's out there somewhere.
Sky 3470, negative.
Out there somewhere, okay.
Disable the COM2 radio or set the COM2
so we got some restricted airspace here off of our right side, then everything else is going to be a MOA. Hopefully Joshua, yeah, we'll have advisors to the MOA and whatnot, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Might be a little bit of activity out there, shouldn't be too bad. And then, yeah. go from there. Oh, excuse me. I'm still pretty wiped out from Florida this past weekend. Guard! Dude, I tuned up guard for a few minutes on my way down to down to White Plains on Thursday, and within like
Blanca 0 Mike contact.
Within like 30 seconds of being on there, you just hear click.
TBM 1 Tango
click,
Bravo,
click.
advise prior 20 altitude changes.
And then somebody comes on and says, guard! And then they just go freaking crazy. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. So I was on guard for like 2 minutes before I'm like, you know what? It's not important. I'm not sticking around.
Bravo, advise prior 20 altitude changes.
Heli Pilot 74, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Happy Monday.
Joshua, departure, Blanca 900. 8,500.
Blanca 900, Mike, Joshua departure, ident, Victorville altimeter 3010.
3010, ident 0 Mike.
Riveting gameplay here.
Radio check.
It's me, Grizz. How you doing, man? We're going to fly the King Air on Friday. Figured I'd say that for the big stream. I needed something chill that I had to think about too much tonight, because I got to sit down and read the manual for the King Air first.
COM2 frequencies as well. You were tuned to Tonopah Tower, which I'm also transmitting on, and you were tuned to that on COM2. So you're receiving me clearly on one, but it was a train wreck on COM2. That's why it sounded so bad. So just pay attention to the COM2 frequencies.
It was a train wreck. Yeah, I'm excited about the King Air. I actually was surprised, man. I didn't know that was coming out, or didn't think it was gonna come out quite so soon.
Roger. TBM 1 Tango Bravo, traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles southwest bound, altitude indicates 16,500.
Very, very surprising that it came out when it did. Because I think we were just talking about that. I don't think we talked about it on stream, but I know some friends and I were talking about it I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, trying to figure out like what the progress was. And as of that moment, like it's like I don't think they'd give it an update for quite some time. So it was a pleasant surprise when I saw my inbox that I had a copy of it waiting for me. And it sounds like I've heard mixed reviews, but for the most part, it sounds like it's doing okay.
Radar contact 4 miles west of the Victorville Airport.
Yeah, so Airfoil Labs, the guys who did a 172 recently, just released their
Blanca 900 Mike,
their King Air 350.
Radar contact 8 miles west of the Victorville Airport.
This is your Mike checks.
Blanca.
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, Los Angeles Center.
Super Viking, who makes a Blanca? Like, are you actually flying a Blanca in the sim? Some minor issues, but nothing blocking. Reviews look pretty nice. Nice. 7 take a 0.
Yeah, are you guys chatting on company or something?
Negative.
Okay. Are you in communication with the TBM by any chance?
I can reach out.
Okay.
Max! Get on your comms.
Go 3470, not sure if you got it earlier, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. Another tree Alpha runway 29, clear to the option.
Max isn't responding. Keith's trying to get him. Maybe it's ice cream time. See if I can get hold of him.
4 Alpha, go. Number 4 Alpha, negative.
Guess we could be up on a frequency, couldn't we? Oh, excuse me. All right, so I'm just gonna skirt right along this restricted airspace here. This guy right here. I don't understand why they're showing restricted here. That's just a MOA. According to the charts, that airspace designation is wrong, so...
5292 tree, your traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles southwest bound, altitude indicates 10,900, single ship F-15.
Oh, okay, there's Mojave. And Joshua, I sent a message out looking for 1 Tango Bravo.
Okay, thanks.
Must have had to go get some ice cream. A hot date or something.
Traffic no longer factor contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
Alright, so activate the next leg. Come down here, go to flight plan. This one, menu, activate.
Wind 310 at 10.
Go.
Bakersfield approach, Cherokee 29263, level 10,000.
Cherokee 29263,
doing great.
Bakersfield approach taken, your altitude, the altimeter 3007.
See Mojave out here.
10,000.
We should go to Mojave someday. I've been to Mojave for a while. Might be a good King Air destination this weekend.
OC indicates 10,500. Are you at 10.5 or are you level at 10?
Curious if the V-Fighter is serious, and I'm kind of disappointed with the avionics. Is there a GA plane with a G1000 sim? This one seems good. Well, this is running the default G1000. If you're looking for a single engine with the G1000, like the default 172 has it. Obviously, the TBM 900 has it, but that might be faster than what you're looking for. Pistons. All right, let's go through here. 62. No. The 2006T, the Technam 2006T is pretty good. Has the G1000. But yeah, the options are fairly, like, I guess the options are fairly limited right now. Not a lot of planes have it implemented. Oh, the Aerobask freeware has the G1000. That's right.
TBM 851.
Yeah, the V-Flight Cirrus. I'd love to see the V-Flight Cirrus get the default G1000. Like they wanted, I think they wanted to like try to do the perspective system, and so they have to make it custom for that. But I'd rather like not have the perspective and actually just have the G1000, because I think that would make it a much better plane to fly.
Alpha runway 29, cleared to option.
Oh, the Kodiak has it too. Yeah, I should fly the Kodiak. I didn't. It had the old Coronado G1000 back in the day when I originally got it, and just I had zero interest in flying that. So now that it's got the default G1000 available, that might be a good one to check out. All right, so there's a mountain pass. I'm guessing that must be it right there.
Twin Star 7 Tango Sierra contact Joshua approach 124.55.
2455, 7 Tango Sierra.
Skywest 3470 contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
Joshua approach Diamond 717 Tango Sierra 6500.
717 Tango Sierra. Joshua approach Mojave altimeter 3007.
07.
Number 519 Papa, contact departure.
Okay. I'm not sure if you found Max or not. He's flying pretty slow right now at altitude. He probably had to step away for something.
Papa, 1,900 for 7,500.
Well, he certainly had to step away for something.
Yeah, it's ready for window clearance on request, standby. Skywest 3470, Los Angeles Center, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival.
Okay, so
altimeter 3002.
As we head towards CN37, coming out of CN37, there's going to be a road. And that road's what we're going to follow through the mountains.
Number 519 Papa, Bakersfield departure, radar contact, altimeter 3007.
Not entirely sure where that road is, though. Guess we got a ways to go. We'll spot it as we get closer up there.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, if you hear this transmission, squawk standby. Number 848, uniform, Papa, bracket ground, go ahead.
Retard.
Toasted Donut, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for 8 months. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Welcome back, sir. Hope all's well. All is great, man. I'm a little tired. I'm kind of, I'm a little bit out of gas, if you will. But otherwise, doing okay. We did the I-11 IFR here, and we're doing some VFR flying now out to Kern Valley. So just chilling over the desert right now. Got Mojave up here. There it is. The old airport graveyard out there. Or airplane graveyard. I guess it'd be kind of tough to take an airport someplace to die. But an airplane, on the other hand, you could do that.
No 313 November, Cameo Tower report left.
Maybe that's my pass up there. That actually might be it over there.
3 November, report left base, runway 26.
Other side of...
Yeah, 384, clear the San Francisco Airport, Padres 2 departure, EK transition, Dennis File.
So we're flying towards Kelso Valley right now. Kelso Valley is going to be out here somewhere. And then there's a highway that comes off of that. It goes up into the mountains. A 4,500 foot pass, it looks like. To the left of a 6,700 foot peak. Is that the highway I'm looking for?
Runway 21, clear to take off.
How much we got ahead of us? We got about 15 minutes left. We're getting pretty close. Am I using Active Sky? No. I use FS Global Real Weather and stock clouds. I will check out Active Sky once they have a bit more features. Right now, the feature set in Active Sky is remarkably similar to FS Global. And I don't see a reason for me to switch it up. One of these days, I will grab it, but not right now. Oh, I see. I'm going to the other side of this ridge. Ah, yes. Okay. So I have to cross this ridge, and then we'll make our way out there. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Those are the mountains I'm flying towards to try to find the pass. We're going to fly over these. Yep. Okay. That's good. I totally know how to navigate. Matt, 1997, good to see you. When's the next CRJ flight? They gotta fix that plane, man. Last time I flew the thing, it hadn't been adjusted for the new flight model, the new turbine stuff, and it had way too much power, man. Just way too much power. So, one of these days we'll get it up there, but I'm gonna wait till it's been updated or looked at or addressed or something. Clocky180, thanks for the 26 months and the tier 2 subscription. I really do appreciate it. Happy 26 months, man. Thank you very much.
Citation 4 Alpha, contact Joshua departure.
I'm using FS Global Real Weather. Yes, Creamer's good to see you.
Departure citation 4 Alpha, split out the weather climate.
Yeah, well, FS Global is pretty much the same thing as Active Sky. Like,
Citation 4 Alpha,
in terms of how they're generating weather and how X-Plane is handling it, it's all the same. Upper North, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support, my friends. Cheers, buddy.
Blanca 0 Mike Mike, say again the destination.
Lima 05 for 0 Mike Mike.
Thanks.
Party at Kern Valley. We're getting bumped around a little bit coming over these mountains. The wind's coming off our left wing.
Frequency 128.6.
Oh yeah, here we go. Time to get tossed. Tossed all around. Stuck on a phone call. Okay. Did you squawk normal, Max? That was the last thing Keith asked you to do was squawk normal.
TVM 851 Tango Bravo, listen up. Negative. I didn't get that, but I'm glad you're back. Verify your squawking emergency.
Squawk standby, not emergency. Lexi 2039, how you doing, man? Happy Monday. Other day I was flying, I saw a Premier jet with a similar paint scheme to P1Ds. The last two letters were GM. I thought it might be Greg, got closer and it wasn't. Ah, dude, that sucks. That'd be pretty sweet to see that plane, wouldn't it?
T-Bill 1 Tango Bravo, no problem. Previous frequency, previous transponder code still good, 6155.
All right, so we are looking for...
Tango Bravo, contact Joshua, approach 124.55.
Okay, so we got to find a road up here. I think that's my road right there.
Number 4 Alpha.
That seems plausible.
Radar contact.
Other side of this peak's right here. Yeah, I think that's my pass right there.
Intercept Victor 442, then resume navigation.
All right, so we getting there. Kiwi Hobo, thanks for 3 months, man. I do appreciate that. Cheers, buddy.
TBN 851 Tango Bravo is 16.5.
So depending on what you're upset about with Active Sky, like you may not find things are solved by FS Global. Open mic. So they both have this the whole weather pop in, which you just saw happen. They're kind of the same product in a lot of ways. I don't really know too well what separates the two. That's probably Keith typing the controller. Yeah, I would just stick with Active Sky for now. Like, I think the Active Sky, when maybe the Vulcan stuff happens down the road, like they're gonna.
Stuck mic?
Briefly, yep.
Oh, was this now or a couple minutes ago?
Just now.
Apologize.
It's alright.
Oh, that was Max.
My HOTOS is on its last leg, so it's buttons. It's on its last leg.
Yeah, 380.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Active Sky stuff. I hope that they make some improvements to it and whatnot down the road. Like their roadmap is to get a more FSX P3D style of Active Sky in here, but it's just they're kind of stuck with limitations as to what you can and can't do inside the sim. And I think part of the issue is going to be corrected with the Vulcan stuff coming later this year, hopefully later this year. But for the time being, yeah, if you've got Active Sky, stick with that. If you've got FS Global, I think you just stick with that, and don't worry too much about the other one. Yeah, the Vulcan stuff looks amazing. I saw via Reddit somebody had linked to a post that Ben Supnick had put together. They're talking about testing and getting it all up and running and whatnot. So it sounds like that's like their focus right now. More interested in seeing realistic looking clouds. Yeah, you're really not going to get that in the sim right now. There was a time when I would say SkyMax kind of did it, but SkyMax does some other weird stuff that I'm not sure I'm on board with. There was a time when X and Viro did it really well, but that hasn't been the case for several revisions of that product. Like that was back in X-Plane 10 when that was doing its thing. Like right now, honestly, right now I think your best bet are stock clouds, which are certainly not perfect.
We'll go 29263.
Compared to default, Active Sky clouds are a treat. Yeah.
124.55, 0 Mike.
Denver 4 Alpha contact, SoCal approach 135.4.
Can't tell if it's a baby or the cat. What's the Vulcan stuff? So X-Plane is working on changing their rendering engine from using OpenGL to using Vulcan, which is going to sort of modernize the rendering engine as a whole. It'll be a very good change. All right, that peak right there is 6,500 feet. So we should find our mountain pass here soon. Current value is 2,600 feet. Once we find the lake, we can dip down into the lake. Once I find the lake, I'll cancel my advisories and dip down, and we'll make our way in there.
Paradise 4 Alpha. 519 Papa, right contact lost. 29263, thanks. contact tower.
How old is OpenGL anyway? Pretty old.
118.1, thanks.
OpenGL, I think, has been more or less deprecated for a while now, too. Like, Vulkan and Metal are the two replacements. Metal on the Mac and Vulkan on the PC. But, like, X-Plane is just so entrenched in using OpenGL right now that it's like it's a huge project for them to remove that from the engine.
Go 3470 contact, SoCal approach 124.35.
Okay, so we're gonna plan on overflying this field, and we'll see what the winds are doing out there. I think 3.5 is usually the runway that I end up using, but plus we can also ascertain whether or not there's trees in the runway, because that happened once before. Oh yeah, check out Vulkan. It's Vulkan with a K, not a C. The only game I know of, like the only game that I've used that uses it was Doom, the new Doom. But pretty much like anybody who doesn't want to use DirectX is going to end up using Vulkan. Just how anybody that didn't want to use DirectX before was using OpenGL. Jonathan Cordova, how you doing, my friends? Good to see you. Will switching to Vulkan help increase FPS and rendering ability? Theoretically, yes. But there's nothing. There's nothing guaranteed yet.
Descending via the Lucky One.
Sky 5470, SoCal approach. You're partially set on, just advise you have information that Tango expected.
One thing I really can't abide are diagonal clouds. Yeah, the diagonal clouds do drive me nuts.
Okay, yeah,
like
Roger,
that's sort of like their rendition of how they draw cumulonimbus and whatnot. That's the stuff that, yeah, it's upsetting.
3002, Skywest 3470.
Thanks, let's go.
Do I miss flying this plane IRL? Absolutely. Well, we flew the 42, but it was close. But yeah, dude, that was a good time. We got real comfy, real cozy.
Tango Bravo, traffic, 2 o'clock, 3 miles northwest bound, level 6,500, switch star.
Traffic in sight, 1 Tango Bravo.
Thanks.
It's in the visual.
Twin Star 7 Tango Sierra traffic, 9 o'clock, 2.5 miles northeast bound, descending at 8,400 TBM, has you in sight.
Keep an eye out for him, 7 Tango Sierra.
It sounds like I may be losing radio on you guys soon.
I'll go ahead and cancel advisory, 7 Tango Sierra.
Down 7 Tango Sierra Retro, radar assist terminated, we'll see if our frequency change approved.
Service is terminated, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see you later.
1 Tango Bravo, cancel advisories.
1 Tango Bravo, yeah, I'm losing you too rather quickly. Radar assist terminated, we'll see if our frequency
it's happening fairly dramatically.
Good night.
0 Mike traffic. 12 o'clock,
alright, 22.8.
Southwest bound.
Autopilot off, my airplane. Alright, so we're going to overfly 4,100 feet. Figure out what the windsock is doing. Clear Valley traffic, Twin Star, 10 miles to the southeast. Can overfly 4,100 feet. And then go from there. Kern Valley. Alright, flight director off. Oops, nope. Flight director off, yaw damper off. My airplane. Keep an eye out here for Max. I'm gonna right up on my grill. There he is. What's going on, buddy? Hey Max, head over to 22.8 if you hear me. Chat here. Well, we had him briefly. Oh, there he is.
Devo's up on 22.8.
Is it coffee time?
It's 1 hour to landing, folks. You know what time it is. It's coffee time.
Lima 05 is where we're going. Very good to see you, my friend. How you doing? M4 Katek, welcome aboard. Yeah, Vulcan's been out for a while. Open mic. Max. We can hear every breath. Oh, there he figured it out.
Dude, my HOTOS is going in rough shape here. Every time I key up at top mic.
I see that. What do you have?
The Warhawk.
Oh, no kidding. All right. So we're going to follow this lake, and then right around the corner of the lake is going to be the airport in front of us. It's right pattern 17, left pattern 35. Got Max on us here somewhere. Oh. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm going to head down there, figure out what the windsock is doing.
Oh, roger that.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Like I said, I'm still pretty drained from this past weekend.
This airplane does not like the barrel roll.
No. Did the engine stay on?
It did, but that almost was ended badly.
Mine did all right.
It's a little piston engine, Sam.
How long has the new Vlasim codec been in testing? I don't know, a few months, I think. I think they're still working on it, right? It's going to be a while before we see that. There's the airport. Kern Valley traffic, Diamond 4 miles south, overfly the field 4,100, and enter pattern from there, Kern Valley. What's Max? He's in the TBM. Oh, where could the windsock be? We got conflicting scenery out here. Just straight up crosswind. All right, it's favoring 3.5 though. I'm gonna go for 3.5, overfly the field, and then left traffic for it.
All right, I'm just going to do this good old straight in over pilot life approach here. So, Kern Valley, you have a TBM straight in final for 3.5. Kern Valley.
Kern Valley Diamond on upwind, runway 35, Kern Valley.
The wind's a split right down. It's crosswind for 17 north.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm showing 13 knots here at altitude still.
Yep.
All right. Kern Valley Diamond turning left downwind, runway 35, Kern Valley. Keep it nice and tight here. Yeah, it's been a butt clincher. Oh, man. Huh. It's been a long time since we came in here.
Kern Valley, avoid TPM. We're clear runway 35, Kern Valley.
Retard.
Vegas Flyer, thanks for 23 months, man. Appreciate it. Definitely see you at Expo, buddy. Can't wait. We're all going to have a great time there. Kern Valley, Diamond left base 3.5, Kern Valley. I think we'll just keep the turn sort of going here. This wind's going to push me a bit, and I got to deal with that hill there. Go flaps full on the way around here. Okay, go down 3 green, flaps down indicated, everything else looks good. Should turn the pumps on, but it's too late now. Kern Valley, Diamond, final runway 35, Kern Valley. Okay, here we go.
Kern Valley, traffic along the turn line, Mike 15 to the south. He's coming in hot, Kern Valley.
Kern Valley, Diamond, short final 35, Kern Valley. It's a direct crosswind on the runway, left or right. Not quite butter like the last one, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, it feels way down there, isn't it? Not sure I want to go all the way down there, but it's fine. Get behind Max here. Have him lead the way to the FBO. Kern Valley traffic, Diamonds, clear runway 35, Kern Valley. Yeah, fancy markings. That was pretty cool, man. That was a wild approach there. And quite the stiff crosswind. Holy cow. I like it. That was two good flights tonight. I'm more than happy with how things went. Because the Blanc coming straight in. Coming in hot.
Congrats on the I-11. It's a big deal.
It's huge, man. How many times have you passed it?
Too many.
Did you ever fail it?
No comment. I remember when we were doing the cat ratings, Max came out and did the cat, I think the cat 10 or cat 11 with me, and he hadn't done like any prior cat ratings, but I don't think they cared. Oh, hey, nice. Got a little junk in the trunk to you, Max? Just a little nose high there. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Kern Valley. 10 to the south, or straight in 35, Kern Valley.
That's not how it's supposed to go, but that's fine. All right. Here we are. Max and his tail dragger TBM. Empennage broker from the wheelie is entirely possible. All right, we got Super Viking coming in here while we say goodbye. Where's he at? He needs to hurry up, man. He's up there somewhere. Sketch factor coming in there. I got conflicting scenery. I think I've got 2 scenery files loading up. Yeah, there's 2 sceneries loading on top of each other. So I'll just remove the custom scenery that I have. Because actually, I came in here. I did some work on this scenery to add the exclusion zone and all that stuff. And that's what's adding in the Kern Valley elevation and all that good stuff too. So we'll get rid of that, and that'll fix it up nicely here. Good little airport though. It's fun to fly in here. All right, it's just over the ridge somewhere out there. It's like perfectly balanced, not a tail strike, right? That's what I was wondering, man. I don't think they have a Super Viking for X-Plane, so I'm wondering what he's actually flying. Holy cow. What he's actually flying. Oh, those are never mind. Those are the F-16s that come racing through here. Or the Phantoms or whatever. Those planes. F-14, 15, Bueller. Yeah, because we're in a MOA right now. He's out there somewhere. Oh, he's still other side of that. He's going to come right around the corner here. Or right here, I think. Or right over top of the ridge. Oh, there he is. Got him. All right. Everybody's here to judge Adams Landing. Real world rated pilot. Coming in super hot, man. You got to slow that thing down. Really gonna have to slow that down. He's slipping the crap out of it, trying to get it to come down. All right, guys. Rating out of 10 here. Let's go. I'm not sure he's going to get this down. Oh, maybe he will, though. Maybe he will. He's going to miss the center line. Oh, he's going to stall it. He's actually going to stall it coming down. Oh, look at that. Like a pro. Must have slightly different scenery, though. Maybe he's got the old stuff that I used to have because he looks like he's flying along the line of the old runway there. All right, let's get off PilotEdge here.
Disconnected.
We'll take a peek at the replay, like every good narcissist should. That's not going to work, is it? There's the runway. Okay. Okay, it wasn't. You could really see how that wind was pushing me, though. We're coming around and pulling the crab here. So there's the crab. It'll line up fairly well. A little bit of a bounce. It's all right. All things considered, I'll take it. See the adjustments here. They're kicking the crab out. Put the ailerons in. Try to get that wheel down. Don't do a very good job at it. Get ourselves back on the runway center line. And hard on the brakes. Blame Max playing physics for that. Yeah, I think you got the center line better than I did. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I was a little high coming in here, too. It didn't help. All right, I'll take it, man. That was a fun night. Folks, I want to thank you all very much for coming out this evening. I need to go to bed, man. I'm so tired right now. I'm sorry. So, guys, we'll see you on Friday night. We're going to bust at the King Air by Airfoil Labs. We'll do some flying. I don't know. We'll find someplace interesting to go flying. And we'll go from there. So thank you all once again for coming out. Who is streaming this evening? Anybody? Let's see here. I got Nico streaming. He's doing his just chatting thing now. So that's Nico. We'll go watch Bill. Bill Frawley's streaming. Anybody else? That's what we got. Yeah. All right, we'll go say hi to Bill Frawley, guys. Have a great night. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you on Friday. Doodles.